Shalom, shalom. I do want to start off this lesson by saying all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashim, Rakakodach, for giving me the opportunity to do a lesson today. I do want to give double honor to the elders and Apostle Great Millstone for teaching the truth by using precept upon precepts and line upon line. And this lesson I do want to get into today is about the mark of the beast. The reason why I want to get into this topic of the mark of the beast is because of the cloud storehouses that's being set up all around the world, because people are questioning why are these cloud data centers are being built, or that's actually what it's called, data centers. Or what are they built for? Who's using it for? Who is using it? And the people that's using it are the elites, the Rockefellers, the Rothschilds, the Edomites. They're using these things, are getting ready to use it to finalize their mark of the beast, the new world order, the new digital age, where they're going to cause everybody to see a mark on their right hand or on their forehead. And that's in the book of Revelation 13, verse 16. So let's grab it real quick. Revelation chapter 13, verse 16 says this: "And he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark on their right hand or on their forehead." All right. And that mark is going into the RFID chip. If you could see on reading down, verse 17 says what? "And that no man might buy or sell, save he had the mark or the name of the beast or the name of his name." So you won't be able to buy physical things. You won't be able to buy or sell. Why? Because this new mark, this RFID chip, is going to be the new ID for everybody else. The new system where everything will go through the ID. If you want to buy something, you got to use the RFID chip. If you want to identify yourself, you got to have an RFID chip in your hand so they can identify you. That's a new system that they're about to bring, a new digital age. And to store up all these information, they got to store up in an area. And these data centers are a good place to do so. If you go in the definition of what a cloud data center is, it is a centralized physical facility housing servers, storage, and networking hardware that delivers virtualized IT resources over the internet. All right. Instead of owning a precise hardware, organized rent computer power storage from third parties, provide a flexible pay as you go basis. But what is the function? You can search up the function. I just want to go straight to the point. The function of it. All right. Well, actually, I could put cloud warehouses. That's what I want. Warehouses. And it goes straight to the point. Cloud warehouses, it aggregates and organizes data from multiple sources to enable complex and analytic business intelligence and reporting. And that's basically what the elites are planning to do. They're planning to analyze everybody. They're trying to report on everybody, because at the end of the day, they want to be like God themselves. A good precept for that is, let's grab it real quick. A note. It is, boom. Yep. 1 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 4. "Who opposes and exalts himself above all that is called God, or that is worshipped, so that he is as God sitteth in the temple of Yahweh Shemashai," showing himself that he is Yahweh Shemashai. And he's going to do it through this new system where he's going to chip everybody, and he's going to basically have all information about you and know about you. All right, that chip is the RFID chip. And that's why these cloud data centers or cloud warehouses are being built for this new world order, for the mark of the beast. It's basically just a prelude to that RFID chip, But yeah, let me grab another precept. Let's grab Isaiah 14, verse 14. It says this: "I will ascend above the heights of the cloud. I will be like the Most High." Another precept to prelude how he wants to be like the Most High. That's the elites, the Rockefellers, the Rothschilds, the Edomites. All right, they have a mentality, a God complex, where they want to own everybody, and that's what they're gonna do with this, with this chip. They're gonna own you by chipping you, So I want to grab the topic about what happens if you do take this chip. Revelation 14 and 9, Revelation 14:9 goes straight to the point. It says this, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast in his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, or verse 10, the same must drink the wine of the wrath of Yahweh Shemashai, which poured out without mixture in the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with the fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and the presence of the Lamb. So basically, if you take the RFID chip, or if you receive the mark anywhere in your body, you're basically going to be left behind in a judgment that's about to come to pass to America. What is that judgment? The thermonuclear missiles. Babylon the Great is going to get hit by nukes. That is basically a future prophecy for America for its wickedness. And if you be part of that system by taking the chip, you will be utterly destroyed. All right, because you got marked by Esau Edom. You got claimed. A good precept to go with that point is the book of Deuteronomy 15 verse 16. It says this, and it shall be, if he say unto thee, I will not go away from thee, because he loveth thee and thine house, because he is well with thee. Verse 17, then thou shalt take an awl and thrust it through his ear unto the door, and he shall be thy servant forever, and also unto thy maidservant thou shalt do likewise. So basically, when you usually back in the days when the servant wanted to stay with a master, what would happen is that the master would prick him and would claim him for himself forever, and the servant will basically be under that master forever. You basically got claimed by him. And in this new system, it goes the same way. If you take this chip and you get pricked by the chip, the RFID chip, and you implant it inside of you, you basically had said that you would want to be under Esau Edom forever, and you agree with their philosophy, or you agree with how the way they work. That's why if you do take the chip, you ultimately would be destroyed. You know, that's like a correlation. But yeah, that's really all I want to get into today. You know, go straight to the point. The cloud storehouses are just here for the mark of the beast. I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakodach, for giving the opportunity to do a lesson today. I do want to give double honor to the elders and Apostle Great Millstone for teaching the truth by using precept upon precepts and line upon line. Shalom.